everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanna. Today I'm doing another inspired by palette video. This is a look inspired by the Colourpop Just My Luck palette, which is an all green palette they came up with for St. Patrick's Day. And well, I did sort of a halo eye look, kind of transitioned from one shade to the next really smoothly and evenly using some different greens in my collection. And this was requested by a follower of mine, so I hope that I came up with something kind of close to the shades in the Colourpop palette. I don't have every single shade that they had in that palette, so I kind of had to compromise with what I had here. So I had a really fun time doing this. I know they also have a purple palette. I think I could probably come up with some stuff there too, but anyway, here is the look. I'm starting off with the shade Gloom from the Pastel Goth palette. This is a matte seafoam green that I'm putting in the outer half of my crease and on the outer part of my lid. Next, I'm taking Igneous Cosmetics Evergreen on the same fluffy brush, and this is going in the outer crease and outer lid again. This is a matte sort of leaf grass green. I figure between the two of these shades, I've come up with something similar to Kiss My Ass. From the Saint and Sinner palette, I'm going in with Relic and Exodus, starting with Relic, which is a metallic yellow gold, and then Exodus on top, which is a matte acid green with gold flecks, and this is to mimic the shade Mo Bamba on the center of the lid. Next, I'm going in with Igneous Cosmetics Sea Breeze on a flat, fluffy brush, if that makes sense, on the inner portion of my crease and lid. This is a very pale pastel aqua, and it's the most similar shade that I have to Chances Are, which is just a tiny bit more green than this. I'm taking a little bit more of that mix of Relic and Exodus for the center of the lid and just making sure that everything's blended together between the shades. I'm taking more Gloom from the Pastel Goth palette on a small Sigma E36 to make sure that's blended through the crease. I'm also taking more Igneous Cosmetics Evergreen on that small Sigma E36 and blending more of that shade as well. I'm taking Colourpop Cosmetics Team Captain on the lower lash line. This is most similar to their shade Charmed from the palette, and it's an army green with a little bit of tendency toward leaning brown. And again, taking that mix of shades from the center of the lid, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I always start with the yellow gold shade Relic, and then I move on to putting the shade Exodus on top. For my brow bone, I'm taking Clionadh Cosmetics Soul, which is a yellow, gold, green duochrome. Now there's no shade like this in the palette, but I just thought it would look nice. On the top lash line, I'm taking the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. It's a sort of shiny black shade. I'm just drawing a wing. Putting on some pure Anada mascara in the shade Black. On the inner corner, I'm also taking Urban Decay Heavy Metal Eyeliner in the shade Pyro, which is just an iridescent liquid glitter. This is the finished eye look up close. Zooming back out, I'm taking the Hourglass Mood Exposure Blush, and I'm putting that across my cheekbones as well as up across my temples a little bit, because this does have a little bit of a neutral bronzy undertone to it. I can bronze with it a bit.
For highlighter, I'm taking the Annabelle Perfect Glow in Topaz, which is a white gold sheen, and I'm just brushing that in sort of a C shape across my cheekbones up towards my brow. And finally, for lipstick, I'm taking the Colourpop Lippie Stix in the shade Dukes. This is a very dark, sort of brownish red lipstick.
So this is the finished look inspired by the Colourpop Just My Luck palette, an all green palette. I have a lot of greens in my collection now, so this is what I came up with, but I'm sure there are a lot of other ways that you could go with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if there are any other palettes you'd like me to try and dupe with my collection. And let me know if you tried to dupe this. I'd love to see what looks you came up with. I post Mondays and Fridays here on this channel in the afternoons Eastern Time. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye everyone.